The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man them are thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself, the known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
British, punk, yo, what I wanna be. Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out.
Oh, hello, and welcome to the Jim Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the best in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. Hope everybody's doing well today. Before we get started, let me introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hey, everybody. Just a little bit of a problem with me, with my voice, maybe. I had a procedure on Monday where they had to inject dye into my penis to see where the structure was. And it was more than I thought. They knocked me out completely and stuck tubes in me and all sorts of junk. So today I'm a little bit under the weather, and also, need I say more about what went on Sunday and all my brothers and sisters that were killed.
In Orlando.
And how upset I am about it still, and how angry I am about it, and how I want to go out and fight. Donald Trump may be crazy, but you know what? He's starting to sound normal. He's starting to make sense. Obama's not doing anything about it because Obama is a Muslim, and he doesn't want to go against his own religion because maybe he won't go to the rewards that Allah's going to give him. Who the hell knows what's going on in that jerk's mind? But Obama, you're not for me, baby. You were, I thought. You did a couple of good things. Yes, you did do some good things, but I really wonder what your reasoning is. Why? Let me explain something. In the 1940s, airplanes flew over Pearl Harbor. They bombed Pearl Harbor and killed many, many innocent people because we were not at war. President Roosevelt declared war on... Oh, no, she's moving the camera. Sorry, folks.
That's okay. She's okay. It's okay.
The dog just moved the camera. She's frisky. Anyway, Roosevelt felt that it was an attack on America. Even though it wasn't American soil, it was one of our naval bases, which technically is soil. 9/11, we should have declared war on these people, but we didn't because we had stupid George Bush there that was too busy getting loaded on drugs for his whatever he claims he had, the illness, whatever bullshit they gave us. Now we have this dreadful murder of 49 people.
50.
No, 49 because we're not including the assailant.
Okay.
He doesn't count. He's a piece of shit. And I don't just mention shit. I feel that we need, that Obama has to get tough. Obama is kissing ass of the whole world. He's making a jerk of us. He's making us weak. ISIS laughs at us. They said, we keep killing those friggin' Americans and they don't do jack shit back. Well, if crazy Trump gets in, which he should because he's crazy and we need a crazy president. We need a president that talks street talk. And Trump talks street. Trump talks like I do. He tells it like it is. Sure, he's a crook too. Of course he is. Every businessman and politician and billionaire is a crook. How'd you think they got rich? By being honest? You know, honest people finish well, it's true. Honest people finish last. Listen, I know many crooks. I grew up with crooks. They all had money, gorgeous homes and beautiful cars and boats. And they were not legal people. But they got away with it because they knew who to bribe, pay off, and what senators to put in office. It's all corruption. America's no better than foreign countries when it comes to a corrupt government. We talk about Russia. We talk about all the other countries having a corrupt government. What about this? Look at this election year with that stupid broad Hillary carrying on like an idiot and Donald Trump like a 2-year-old insulting her, going back and forth like, why waste time on that bullshit? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. We are under attack by ISIS. Call it what you want. If Obama doesn't want to call it what he doesn't want to call
radical Islamic
right. If he doesn't want to call it that, screw him. I don't give a shit what you call it. Call it the jerk-offs, okay? But let's go after them.
Absolutely.
Let's not let them kill any more people in our country. America has never been bombed. Americans never knew the horrors of war, the starvation, their homes being blown away, their families being killed, shortage of gasoline. You can't drive your car. It's a nightmare. Why man must do that to man in this short life that we have, I have no idea. The little bit of happiness that we grab along the way, and then our personal nightmares that come about, we really don't need the other shit either. We don't need ISIS and the maniacs that believe that if you kill somebody on Ramadan, that you're going to get extra credit when you go to heaven and Allah's going to give you rewards. That's like believing in aliens or Disney. It's stupid. It's a stupid religion as far as I'm concerned, as all religions are. They're medieval. They're old. They're centuries old. People wrote that shit because they were bored. They didn't have television, radio, theater, or Broadway. So what they did, they were raconteurs. They sat around a fire and said, let's make up a story about this one. Let's talk about that one. Oh, did you know a great giant was here and the guy killed it with a slingshot? All those tales are ancient. We live in a world of space. We live in a world of Mars, Jupiter, planets. We live in a world of technology. We have computers. We have things now that they didn't have. And we're stupid. Just stupid people, as Trump said in today's speech. Yes, I did listen to Trump's speech because I was recuperating in bed from my crap I had to go through for yesterday and the day before. All right? Now, why are people so afraid of Trump? Why do they not want him in office? Who put the crap in their head that they have in their heads that he's going to destroy our country? He's the only one that sounds like he's going to do anything for our country. That other bitch Hillary, what is she going to do? What is she going to do? What is she going to? Even lesbians don't like her. I'm serious. Even my lesbian friends, you would think they would vote for her because rumor is that she's a lesbian too. I mean, I don't know how true it is, but supposedly that's why Clinton got the blowjob because the old lady didn't put out because she was too busy munching a rug somewhere. Anyway, I don't want to sound stupid like them by saying horrible things about them. All I know is
something's got to be done.
I wasn't voting for anyone because I didn't like either one of them. But if, in fact, Donald Trump will do what he says he will do to protect us fellow Americans and gay people, and I know he does like gay people because I met Donald Trump up at Mar-a-Lago, as I told you before. And Donald knew goddamn well I was gay. I mean, I didn't exactly look like a truck driver. And he was ultra sweet and kind and nice to me. He was the most gentle gentleman. We were in his library, my friend Perry Winkler and I. We went there because she wanted to join Mar-a-Lago. At that time, it was $50,000 in membership. And Donald was there recruiting people, telling them to come on in, that now it's only $50,000, but it eventually will go up, which it has gone up considerably. But I have, I have 4 gay friends who are members. And one is quite gay. He's in design, fashion design, and they always look weird. So Trump is not.
Me. You always said I look
well.
weird.
Trump is not homophobic, folks. If he's homophobic, so's a lot of people. He hides it well. Let's put it that way. And I even commented to him. I said, Donald, I said, you really have lips like an angel, because if you look, it's got an angel purse, and he started. He said, what are you coming on to me? I said, you never know. You got a lot of money. And he started to laugh. So you could play with him.
Actually, I posted something that's on this topic. I posted this picture. I pulled this off the internet, you guys, and I put it on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Dr. Jimmy Star. And here's what it says. I hate the word homophobia. It's not a phobia. You're not scared. You're an asshole. And that was written by Morgan Freeman and put out.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's so many people that are with us. Now, people are trying to say it was a gay hate attack. They're trying to discount the fact that it was ISIS because they are so hung up on Obama. They love Obama. You got to hear the people that hate my guts now because I talk nice about Trump. That's how wonderful America is, by the way. What happened to freedom of speech, freedom of choice? You can't choose, and your own opinion. You can't choose somebody nowadays verbally because the other party will kill you. I mean, I know I had a friend that she stopped seeing me. Her name is Arlene Puccini Paulson. I don't give a shit. I'll use her name. And she said, I cannot bear to be around anyone that thinks Republican or is Republican. Now, is that a jerk? And I'm glad that she's out of my life. And I mean, she was my best friend since 19 years old. And look at how she trashed our friendship of 40, 50 years, whatever the hell it is. Trashed it because my views were not her views. This election year is separating us terribly.
It's like Facebook. Like when people write things on Facebook.
I mean, I may just go off Facebook because it's only garbage on my news feed. I'm not interested in trivia, shit, garbage, nonsense, gossip, or name calling. The minute they come on my page and say something sarcastic or mean about anybody, I block them. Facebook is about fun. It's about meeting people and getting the word out. We send pictures of ourselves not because we think we're gorgeous. I mean, look at us. We're 117. You know what I mean? If I ever took my clothes off or took a picture and sent it, people would throw their computers out.
Well, I wouldn't, but...
Well, you wouldn't because you're a nut job. He likes old men. But normal people would say, what is this guy, crazy?
No, everybody knows you're gorgeous, but anyway.
So Facebook has turned into crap. Facebook is not what it was when it started. Now I see all my friends on Facebook fighting back and forth. Cher, she's going to leave the country. That's how much you love America? You're going to leave it, Cher? Instead of staying around and maybe taking some of your millions and giving it to the vets, the war vets that come back with no arms and legs and blind. Maybe you want to help their families a little bit because they're struggling. The man, the breadwinner, is blind. Maybe, Cher, you want to think it over. And you too, Whoopi Goldberg, who I happen to love. I mean, she's a wonderful person. Whoopi's one of the best people you ever want to meet. Whoopi is really, really a very dear person in my life. But Cher, forget about it. Who gives a shit if she leaves the country? What is she going to do? Take me home. I want to be in Pakistan. Get over it, Cher.
So we want to give a shout out to Mr. Chad Murphy. What's up, Chad?
Woo! That was a great opening statement there, Ronnie. That was a good run. And I'm sorry to hear about your penis.
Well, my penis works, thank God. I mean, if it didn't work, I'd cut my throat. Actually, if it didn't work, I'd have a sex change. I'd have a beautiful snatch put in, a pretty one that they have like perfume that automatically sprays out.
And I would pimp him out and make a lot of money.
No, you wouldn't have to pimp me out because I would work my own streets. I don't need a pimp. When they see a 76-year-old hooker in a gown with a slit and big tits, they're just going to be fascinated to say, what is it like banging that thing? I'm going to do it out of curiosity. It's like a freak show.
What's up, too? We got a chat room full of people. Hello, everybody in the chat room. Thanks for tuning in. We want to say hey to Tristan in Australia. We've got Chinzia. We've got Irish Ginger. And you guys want to turn in on Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on W4CY for the Irish Ginger Show. We got Lady Lake Jen and Lady Lake... Cindy Lady Lake. Goddess is in the chat room. I don't know who Bend Over is, but I guess they're not there. There's a whole bunch of other people.
Bend Over. I love it. I should know Bend Over.
Guess who is in there? Anyway, everybody that's in the chat room, thanks so much for tuning in. We have a fun show for you today. We've got actor.
Well, we don't know exactly how much fun, as much as we could crank up, because we're in gay mourning for our people, for our brothers and sisters.
We actually met the owners and the entertainers of that club last year when we were at One Magical Weekend. They were all there promoting the club at One Magical Weekend. They were all very, very, nice people, and this shouldn't happen to anybody.
That's why I'm heartsick. I sat down at Pulse's booth. There were all booths along the way pushing all their crap. And there was this beautiful, beautiful black girl, but she was more or less like a beige girl, like a cream-colored black person. White-featured, but beautiful. Gorgeous black girl.
Well, she was transgender.
Wait. You blew the whole thing, Jim. I'm going to beat the shit out of you one day. One day I'm going to put a cork in his mouth and up his ass, and he'll be miserable the rest of his life. I went over and I began talking. I said, you are absolutely gorgeous. And then she confessed to me she was a transgender person and that she worked for the club promoting it as a PR person. Well, we sat there off camera for about an hour. It wound up when we left and we kissed, and I said to her, you're beautiful, you're wonderful. She told me in an interview her whole life story. Now, that film we're trying to locate because it was film that was given to the, what was it we were there with?
One Magical Weekend. One
Magical Weekend brought us down to film it and interview everybody. Now, we gave One Magical Weekend all that film. I don't know if they know where it is either because they're off the wall. But if I have that film, I definitely will put it on YouTube and you will hear the most honest interview of a transsexual boy into a girl. I know so many transsexuals, but this one was special. I want to know her name because I want to know if she died in that event.
She didn't. I already looked at all the names
Oh,
of
she
all the
didn't?
people. She wasn't there.
Well, I'm happy about that because she was
But
too
sad that other people
She was
died.
too wonderful of a human and too beautiful of a person with a big heart to be taken.
Absolutely. So today we've got actor and voiceover actor Robert Axelrod coming on. We're going to play some cool music for you guys and new music. We're going to thank everybody for lots of stuff that's going on that I want to go over in a little bit. But I thought I would take a quick music break real quick because this is a song, and I don't think Ron's ever heard this song, actually. The name of the song is Alien, and it's by a singer named Alan Rose, and it's kind of like an up-tempo song, and I thought it might be a good up-tempo.
About my relatives?
Yeah, it's about your relatives.
My Martian relatives?
He's a British performer, and the song is a lot of fun. I think everybody's going to like it. It's upbeat to get the show going upbeat.
If all you Italians out there trace your history all the way back, you'll find that you came from Mars.
Okay. Chad, we got that?
I think my cousin just fainted.
I know.
Shinzia just fainted.
All right, everybody. So here we go. This is a new song. It's by Alan Rose. The name of the song is Alien. Enjoy.
So it started like this. A simple kiss that don't know how to hit me. I started running. I didn't know that love could look like this. Next I knew we were flying so high I couldn't touch the ground. Then we suddenly landed in a world so right I feel at home now. Home now. Home now. Home now. I don't know who you are. You're like an alien. You come so far from up above. Don't know who you are. Don't say the sky's the limit. I'm beginning to feel your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. So we landed on Mars, flew right through the stars. It was electrifying and so ambitious. I didn't know that love could exist up here, a million miles away from a place that I would call my hometown. And so it's up to you then. As I said, this is right, I feel at home now. Home now. Home now. Home now. I don't know who you are. You're like an alien. You come so far from up above. Don't know who you are. Don't say the sky's the limit. I'm beginning to feel your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love.
Yeah, everybody, that's Alan Rose. The name of the song is Alien. And everybody in the chat room who's saying the ITV froze up, we know, and I don't know that we can get it fixed at the moment, so we're working on it.
Crap. Anyway, one other subject I'd like to discuss.
Hold on, wait, let me go back. Because Chinzia said that she's researched her genealogy and she didn't find that stuff about Mars.
You know why? You know why? Because they took all your papers and they put them under lock. What do you want, Jimmy?
Turn it up. Turn the second one. It's just for the music. It's too loud. Otherwise, I can't hear it.
They locked it away with Obama's birth certificate.
Yeah.
So you'll never find out that for sure you're not an alien. But I suspect that my mother wrote that song.
There you go.
And she was your aunt. So.
All right, everybody. Also, then, you guys remember?
Cousin. She was your cousin.
Everybody knows Rebel Medler. You guys, Rebel Medler from W4CY hosts a bunch of radio shows. She's awesome, and she's locked up trying to save rescue money for her. What do you call it? Earn money or whatever for muscular dystrophy for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. She's trying to raise $3,600.
That's
and
nothing.
lots of people from W4CY, I think, maybe have been locked up. So if you want to donate, you can either follow at Rebel Medler on Twitter and hit the link to donate, or you can go to www.2.mda.org. That's Rebel Medler's page, and you can do a
lot of you out there are cheap, okay? You don't give shit away. But $1 you can give away because you pay $1 for a Coca-Cola, which kills you in the long run.
More than that. It's like $1.89 for a Coke.
So it costs you $1. I don't drink that poison. It costs you $1.89 to commit suicide. So get $1, $1. You know what? 75 cents, 3/4. Put it in an envelope and mail it. It's no big deal. If 1 million people send her $1, she got $1 million. Party's over.
Chad, who else is locked up?
I want to talk about guns and gun control. Guns do not kill people. The people that use them kill people. Remember that. The actual gun, if it was placed in the proper hands, is a sport. I used to own a gun when I lived on Long Island, and I did a lot of jewelry business. I was in the jewelry business for a while, and I carried tremendous amounts of jewelry. I had a gun. And I mean, I never used it on any family members, and I never went into a gay bar and shot 49 people. So not everybody is going to shoot everybody with a gun. But to my gay folk listeners, to my gay family, especially you gals, the way they hate women, I fear for lesbians more than gay guys. Go out and get a gun. Protect yourself. If ever you see this happening in a gay bar, they may go after a woman's bar, a lesbian bar, to kill a bunch of lesbians because you're even doubly dirty than we are. We're pedophile, disgusting animals, but you're women. They think women are shit anyway. So you're a lesbian shit woman to these ISIS idiots. Get a gun. And to you gay guys out there, be careful. Very careful when you go cruising and you go to meet other men. You may get a guy in Central Park that'll bring you in the bush and give you more than his dick. He may give you a knife in the neck. So be careful.
In other words, in the world we're living in today, everybody needs to be careful.
Everybody needs a gun.
No, everybody doesn't need a gun, but everybody needs to be
careful. Not the lunatics and not the people coming in this country and not the lunatics. But everybody needs a gun because we are at that point now where we're at war. The government's not at war. We, the civilians now, are at war to protect ourselves. I intend to get a gun next week because Jimmy and I are very openly gay. We travel around a lot. We do conventions. We do big rooms. I don't want to go into a room where some lunatic figures, let's knock these two faggots off. We'll get more credit from Allah because they're famous. All right? So I'm going to have a gun. Anybody shoots me, they're going to get shot back. And I know how to use a gun. I'm not afraid. Guns don't scare me as long as I have one in my hand. But if somebody has a gun, I'm very afraid. So gay people, get a gun. Protect yourself. This is where it's come to.
It's terrible.
Well, this is why we have a president that hasn't done a goddamn thing about it. He's now left it, we're all vigilantes. He's put it in the public's hands. Now we have to go out and be the soldiers or get killed.
Trump will change all of that. Okay.
Listen. If that was a New York gay bar, that son of a bitch wouldn't have been able to get one round off because everybody in New York has a gun. It's like, when you graduate high school, your father says, here's a gun.
All right. Anyway, Chinzias is glad to hear that. All right. Anyway, you guys, there's too much violence. We need to stop the violence.
Well, we can't. Right now, we have to depollute the world of this garbage. These insane people. Insane. I've never seen a culture or a religion as absolutely demented as this. I saw on television a clip, all my gay family out there, they were throwing lesbians and faggots off the roof. Throwing people off a roof to their death. What kind of world is this? You get gay people. What the fuck business is it of yours who you ball? I mean, do I give a shit who you ball? I don't care what my straight friends do in bed. In fact, they would bore me to death if they told me. Because gay sex is far more exciting than straight sex. So, I mean, I'm not interested in what you do in your bedroom or you put what where. Well, then, hey, leave me alone. Don't worry about me. I get along fine. 76 years I've been parking it all over. I'm fine.
All right.
And don't judge me for that. Well, I'm still upset. You know, I mean, I'm a very emotional person.
I know you are.
Jimmy's not. Jimmy's like one of those cool wasp English things, you know?
I'm not a cool wasp.
Irish, whatever you are.
So you want to hear something else I heard?
I want to hear something exciting, like how magnificently gorgeous and young I look.
You do look young and gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
You always look young and gorgeous.
You're as full of shit as Hillary Clinton.
No, but either way. So I was reading online, though. You might like this.
I hope, because I'm so upset. I'm so depressed.
There's a possibility that Caitlyn Jenner now is saying she's not happy being a woman and she's going to detransition back to a man because she wants to date women.
See, it's a good thing she didn't cut her cock off. See? She was smart.
It's saying in the next few years, but it's much harder than she thought it was going to be, and she's interested in dating women, and she doesn't want to date women as a woman. And
I don't blame her. Then she'd be a dyke. Listen to me.
See, I told you the whole thing was a plot to get out of that murder thing where she killed somebody.
Right. No, not only that. I know a transsexual girl who's now a boy. She went back. She didn't have it cut off either. She still had a wang swinging. She left the wang because she wasn't sure. But she lived for 7 years with a doctor. I've mentioned this friend of mine before, a straight doctor. Straight. How straight he is, go figure. I mean, if it looks like a girl, but when you spread its leg, it's a man with like an 11-incher. I mean, that's a little frightening. So anyway, he decided that he didn't want to be a woman. And he dressed as a man and went back to being a man. But when he gets the urge to get in drag, he gets in drag and goes out with his husband, and they have a glorious time. So, Bruce Jenner, you didn't have to go through all that bullshit, and you certainly did not look like a Kardashian. I mean, you look like the flesh that they cut off the Kardashians and threw in the ground. Off their fat asses when they had their asses mowed down. I mean, planed down. So you don't have to, listen, you're a drag queen, Bruce. Get used to it. Just like me, Bruce, when I was working in the clubs and I dressed as Jane Russell, I was never a woman, and I was never in Home Daily Weekend, whatever, magazine. I was a drag queen that performed as Jane Russell, sang, danced, did a show, and went home as a man and lived as a man. I never dressed in drag except when I went on the stage.
It's pathetic, though, that she's like, because she was last year's like biggest hero in the world or whatever.
Bullshit. She was a friggin' drag queen. That's what I kept saying. All my friends kept saying, she's a drag queen. She's not a woman. And change her driver's license. If I went to have my driver's license changed in drag, they'd say, get out of here, you friggin' lunatic. You weirdo.
That's funny.
Anyway, so much for Bruce Jenner and her.
Also, you guys, if you see all the tweets on Twitter, you guys, about the Jimmy Star Show getting nominated for an Emmy, it's true. We actually do qualify for an Emmy.
An enema.
Don't say that because the Emmys are listening. Probably. We literally had 15,000 people tweet that we should win an Emmy. 15,000 people.
Well, that was a joke. That was a joke, you iceberg.
I know, but don't do that.
You have no sense of humor.
I don't want to a joke for that.
You know what? I better not buy a gun. Because I just might use it, and you're my first customer.
So anyway,
I'd like to shoot his balls off.
It's all over Twitter everywhere. There's many famous celebrities tweeted out that we should get an Emmy, and please vote for us. So who knows if we'll even get nominated or not? But it's really cool, and I want to thank everybody, all the 15,000 people who did tweet, saying that they thought we should get an Emmy. I think it's really cool. We want to appreciate it. I also want to say hey to everybody from Venice the Series last week and Crystal Chapel. I
love her. New friend.
They were doing a crowdfunding campaign for Venice the Series. They actually hit their Indiegogo thing. Now they're past it, and it goes until Friday night. And they're trying to raise more money so they have money for advertising and all that kind of stuff. But we want to thank all their fans first of all. The show got a ton of listens. Last week's show got a ton of listens. The video got 15,000 views in 1 week. And on SoundCloud Entertainment, we are the #1 show, and that is the show that is #1 on SoundCloud Entertainment right now.
I wonder if I was sophisticated, which I can be, very snobby and sophisticated when the occasion calls for it. And if I were pseudo-intellectual, if we would have gotten that rating. Or is my audience just a bunch of pervs like me? And they like dirty talk.
I want to get to go to the Emmys.
No,
How
you
cool
know
would
what
that
somebody
be?
wrote me in my email? They said, Ron, thank you so much for being the honest person you are. It took a lot of guts to come forward and on national, whatever we are on, to talk about your penis and your surgery. And I wrote back, it wasn't honesty, it was caring. Stricture happens to most people over 50 or 60. Stricture is when the urethra closes and you can no longer urinate through your whatever, vagina or penis. You can die from that in a matter of hours. This is what we're fighting right now with me. I was injured by Dr. Isaac from the ISIS. Imagine his name is
IZES.
Oh my God, I had a doctor named Isis. No wonder my dick is all fucked up. Oh my God, Dr. Isis, you ruined me, you son of a bitch. Anyway, he ruined me because he went in and did a very bad job and he made a hole in my urethra, which forms scar tissue, and scar tissue grows. It doesn't stop until it meets. And then, of course, it closes down. That's what scar tissue does. It closes the hole in your body. I have gone, this is December 4th. I have been in the hospital for 18 days. I have gone to numerous doctors. I have 7 or 8 operations already. And now I've got a doctor who's absolutely incredible. He's one of the leading doctors in
Stricture
doctor. And he's coming on our show. And I said, I want you to tell people that they don't have to use catheter tubes. They can have this surgery done and they can be just like before. And I will be the living proof of it. Because after my surgery, which is next Thursday, I will be able to tell everyone I'm pissing like a camel.
There you go.
And I'm great. Now listen to this doctor when he comes on. Excuse me, everyone. Jimmy just leaned towards me and made a terrible noise.
Keep going. You didn't have to tell.
Well, now I'm waiting. Well, I just hope the smell doesn't come this way. I hope not. Anyway, as I was saying with this paper that I'm reading this paper. No, so that's it. I'm doing it for everyone. To keep it a secret and to lie to you and say I was out of the town or something is stupid. And that's what people like most about our show. Is that Jimmy and I tell it like it is. We don't care who likes it, who don't like it. Very much like Donald Trump. He throws it out there. He said, listen, for those of you who believe in me, good. If those of you who don't, screw you. And that's my opinion also. Because most of the shows you see on television are so fake, so put up. They tell you what to say, all the bullshit they do. When we say over here we love somebody, we really love them. We've had a couple of people on that I didn't care much for. They were good, nice people, but they were all about them, not about our show and them. And they don't go far. You know, tell the truth, folks. We appreciate honesty, human beings. Like that commercial, the guy goes on a date with the girl and he's lying, and then he said, no, I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't want to see you anymore, blah, 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 blah. And I thought that was good. When a guy goes out with a girl on the first date, at the end of the date, he should say, gee, you know, it was very nice, but I'm never going to see you again. Goodbye. If it hurts her, too bad. It's better than she waits all week long for the phone to ring and the schmuck never calls.
And I know you used to do that.
I used to do what?
Exactly that. You would go on a date. And then
I never sat and waited for a phone call.
I said you would tell them.
I was out dating.
I know. You would tell them, though. Like you.
I always told.
You would tell them they can't kiss you goodnight. You would tell them all kinds of things.
It's true. That's so true. I had one guy that I was dating. He was very rich, extremely rich, into horses. And not sexually, you know, into selling them and dealing them. And I told him, I said, you're a nice guy and I want you to be my friend. But it won't go any further because the chemistry just didn't bubble over. Well, he got very insulted. And he called me the next day and he said I was rude and I hurt his feelings and he couldn't sleep all night thinking about what I said. So I said to him, well, listen, let me tell you something else that may make you feel better. Go fuck yourself. And I hung up. So I guess that might have cured him. Because it was certainly better than my being polite and saying, you know, because he kept saying, when am I going to see you again on our next date? And I thought, how presumptuous. This guy is really like thinking, what, I'm in love with him? Get lost. Why? Because you got a couple of $1,000,000? Please. Well, maybe I should have thought it over.
So I want to do a little plug to everybody for one of our past guests. His name's David Martinez. He works with the Lady Lake Music Crew. He's got a new album. It's called Piece of Me. It's available now on CD Baby and all over the place. It's a great, great album. I've been listening to it every day. So I think if you guys are looking for more new great music, check out David Martinez's music and his new album, Piece of Me. And you can follow him at David Martinez MU on Twitter. A great guy. We had him on the show, and I think he's going to come on again to promote this new album sometime this summer. So it's going to be awesome.
Now about who's coming on. All right, Michael Damian was on our show twice. You know, Michael's a personal friend of Jimmy and I's, and we love and adore him, and he loves and adores us. He called me up. I was on my cell phone because I don't answer my phone, and he sang "Happy Birthday" to me, which I thought was wonderful. So Jimmy and I are in the car going to Lancaster, and what comes on? Michael Damian's "Rock On." But not once. It played about 3 times during the day on that, what is it called?
Sirius. It was on Sirius 80s on 8.
So it goes to show you that music from the 80s is not dead. It still works. People still want it. Now, the super duper ooper.
Hang on. Go back to the Michael Damian one. So we were on there listening, and Nina Blackwood was on there, and before she played the song, she was talking all about High Strung movie that's coming out
and how great
available
it was
for people to buy on August 2nd or August 3rd. You can pre-order it now. The movie's great. Everybody, if you haven't seen it, check it out on iTunes and Amazon now.
Yeah, and I don't lie again. If you don't like this movie, you're ignorant. In plain English, you have no class, no sophistication, and no appreciation of the arts. You're just a dead body. You know, so get this film. It's fabulous. The music will have you dancing, wherever you are. And the storyline stinks. It's a cute little Romeo and Juliet thing. That's not what made me love the film. The story's weak. It's the dancing.
And the
I'm
music.
telling you, pay special attention to when they're dancing in the subways in New York. Phenomenal. To rap. Who dances theater dancing to rap? Like Broadway, chorus boy dancing to rap. Never have I seen it. It was
very good.
And the guy that did the what do you call it? The guy choreographer was a black guy who was so cute. When I interviewed him, go on YouTube and see the interview.
It was hilarious, and he also won the Fred Astaire Awards for best choreography.
So this guy really had rhythm. He really knew how to bang it out there, and he had those people flying all over the fucking place. It was, excuse me, that was a not necessary fuck, by the way. That was a slip of the tongue. That had no value.
Also, then we're gonna do next.
Wait, I have to give the big news.
Oh, okay.
The biggest news because
I don't want to give the news until I have it locked down.
I know, but I want to do a heads up.
I know, but if it doesn't happen, then we'd give false information.
Then we'll all go after her and we'll kill her.
Okay.
I don't have my gun, so we'll do it. As you know, everybody, I love and adore and worship Fran Drescher, probably as one of the greatest comedians of our century. After the 20th of this month, we will have a date when she's coming on our show.
He's very excited about this.
Excited? Are you out of your mind? I have to take Valium.
Chad, did you hear that one?
Roger that.
He's like, he loves Fran Drescher. We've had everybody else from that show on here already. Charles Shaughnessy and
her ex-husband Mark was on. I mean, everybody's been on. Lainey Kazan, who was Aunt Frida.
And when he comes on, he has special instructions because he has things he wants you to play and stuff for her. And so
yes,
I'll have to put it all
rehearse
together once we get it.
I'm doing a big show for her. It's going to be a fabulous show. And I was married, and I'm gay, and I got divorced. So she and I have a lot to talk about that we have in common. She came from Flushing, Queens. I came from the next town over, Astoria, Queens. We went to the same movie theater in Flushing, the RKO Keith's. So, we went to the same college, Queens College.
He's so excited, it's not even funny.
And I can talk like her, Mr. Sheffield.
That's good, Ron.
I'm so excited.
All right, everybody. Here's another thing. Then, anybody who, if you're on IMDb and you have an IMDb account, please go to the Jimmy Star Show page and leave a rating and leave a good rating because we're doing really good. We have 8.5 stars out of 10, which is significantly good for an independently produced television show, and trying to get the ratings up to increase our IMDb rankings. Right now, I think we're like the 34,000s or whatever.
Did they ever give me credit for my movie? The one with Julius LaRosa that I can't remember the title.
No.
I thought it was Let's Rock. Imagine I was I was 17 when I was in this friggin' movie. I was a dancer.
You can check out Ron's IMDb is up there. My IMDb is up there.
I don't know what the name of the movie was.
I forgot.
Just like the movie I made with Vincent Price. I don't know the name of that movie. I think it was something like Mummies.
Yeah, that one.
But there's no credit for it.
Yeah,
Vinny doesn't have it.
They must have changed it. It's not on his either. I
Right.
looked it up. All right, so the next week, you guys, we've got a really fun guest. I'm trying to work on the second guest right now, but the first guest musically is going to be a lot of fun. And the name of the group is called what is it? The Modern Gentlemen? Yes, the Modern Gentlemen. And we've got a little. I want to play some music from them to kind of get you guys ready for next week. So we're going to play a little video. Chad, you got that?
I don't have the video, but I got the audio.
Oh, you got the audio. That's fine.
Yeah, and I
hang on.
I'm sorry.
I'm talking.
I know you're talking, but I have to slip things in that coordinate with what you're doing.
Well,
and if I ever find my address book, I have Raquel Welch's phone number. I'm calling Raquel to ask her personally to come on our show.
Okay, but anyway, these are the Modern Gentlemen, you guys. Right now, they traveled the world as the Four Seasons. These are the Four Seasons that travel with Frankie Valli for the last 10 years. They've got their own group called the Modern Gentlemen where they sing like all the classic hits from that day. They're really, really cool guys. They're all young and really good looking. They're coming on the show next week, and I wanted to do a little musical montage for that for everybody to try and get psyched up for it for next week. So here it is, the Modern Gentlemen live.
Got a funny feeling when she walked in the room, and as I recall, it ended much too soon. I want a Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night. A love that's more than first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love. I need you to understand that I tried so hard to be a man, the kind of man you want in the end. Only then can I begin to live again. Begging, begging you, put your little hand down, baby, yeah. Begging, begging you, put your little hand down, baby. Ba 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 baran, ba 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 baran. I dig the girls. Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? When I saw her standing there. Shake it on paper now. Shake it on paper. Will you touch me in the pouring rain? And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. You feel me? When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Oh, oh no, baby. No wind, no rain. Winter's cold, can't stop me, baby. No, no, darling. 'Cause you're my trouble. I'll be there on the double. Just sing for me, oh baby. Darling, reach out, come on, girl, reach out for me. Reach out for me. I'll be there to give you all the love you need. I will be there. I'll be there. You can always depend on me.
There you go.
The Modern Gentlemen, they're going to be on the show next week, and they're off on tour for a couple of days from working with Cranky.
Turn your mic on, Jimmy.
I bet the dog.
The dog destroys everything. She knocks all our wires out, but we don't care. I don't care. I love this little girl like you have no idea. She's my new little
Can you hear
daughter.
me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Look at this beautiful girl. She's going to sleep in my arms.
So that's the Modern Gentlemen, you guys. They'll be on next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're four really good-looking guys, and the music is good. And they have a version of Ain't No Mountain High Enough that I think is like so freaking awesome. It's
Yeah,
not
but we're
even
going to
fun.
play the original with Marvin Gaye and Tammy Sherrill. It's one of my most favorite songs in the world.
I
You know
don't-
who Tammy it was?
Well, I
Everybody
saw
out
her in
there?
that movie we watched last night.
Yeah, but no, Tammy Terrell was a great singer.
Sherelle.
Terrell.
Oh, I thought it was Sherelle.
No, Sherrill. Tammy Terrell. No, Sherrill. Sherrill. Yeah, S-H. Sherrill.
Yeah, I think it's Sherelle.
Yeah,
okay.
Sherrill.
So last night too, you guys, we watched the Temptations movie with Leon.
Yeah, and Leon's got such a voice. God, is he a talent.
Leon is from Leon and the Peoples. Everybody, they won all kinds of awards.
He's
actually
a
played
buddy
David-
of ours. We love him a lot. He's a goodie.
He played David Ruffin, who's the lead singer of
Right.
the Temptations, and we've interviewed him a bunch of times and seen him in
Yeah.
Central Park twice,
We
and he's
love
been
him.
on the show. He's awesome. So
He's like one of the best people in the world.
if you ever get a chance to actually watch the Temptations, it was on some TV channel last night. It was awesome. You definitely want to see it. It's a classic movie.
He's
and
been
it's
in a
just
couple
fantastic.
of. He's been in a few movies. He's a fine actor and a great dancer. You had to see him dance as the Temptations, and his voice. Oh my God, he made it sound just like the lead. What was the lead's name? David something.
He is David Ruffin. That's who he played.
Yeah, I know that. But what am I saying? I'm losing
don't
my
know.
mind again.
I don't know, but yeah, Leon.
Oh, well.
Leon is like one of the most celebrated actors on the planet. He was
Well, anyway,
in
now
all
they,
kinds of
they-
Academy
they
Award
said,
movies.
listen to this. This is a big scoop for all of you people out there that are getting demented like I am. They found that in a starfish, there's an ingredient that now they put into pills that we could take to bring back our short-term memory. So I don't know how exciting that is. I mean, do I want I like losing my memory. There's a lot of shit out there I want to forget.
That's funny. So, Chad, what's going on? You got anything going on this weekend?
Yeah, we got a few gigs coming up. We're at Aruba on Thursday, and then damn, I don't even know. I forgot. Banana Boat on Saturday, and Key Lime for Father's Day on Sunday.
Well, that's good for Father's Day's this weekend.
That's
yeah, I'm
right.
going to mail you some jellyfish pills.
Thanks, Ron.
Fish. You said starfish.
Starfish.
Yeah,
No,
starfish.
jellyfish. It's
Get-
jellyfish. Did I say
You
starfish?
said starfish.
Get your
That's-
sea
that's-
creatures.
So
right.
starry-eyed looking at you, honey, with all those stars
Yes.
on your T-shirt.
Yes.
Do you think Jimmy's trying to tell everybody something with all the stars he wears?
I love stars.
Of course you do. Your ego is just as big as a star.
Goddess says that's awesome for people with dementia.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Goddess, where the hell have you been?
She's there.
She's always
I
here. What are you
don't
talking
hear
about?
from her anymore. She's not sending us any nudes.
Oh, my.
Goddess, send us a frontal nude. Yeah, right. Like one of you, like on your back with your legs spread, holding a basketball
Wow.
between your legs.
What an imagination.
Oh, I'm a pervert. Don't you know that? That's what straight people call gay people, pedophile perverts.
Roger that.
With that weirdo priest or what the hell ever he is, the Christianette, wrote. Didn't you read it on Facebook? said, I'm so glad that 49 pedophiles were killed.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it on Facebook.
Oh, he
I
was
saw
so
it on
glad. He
Twitter.
was so happy, that son of a bitch. How could you be happy
No.
that people are murdered? What kind of minds are out
Especially
there?
if you're a priest.
He's not a priest. He was one of those evangelists, one of those weirdos that.
He's still
One
a,
of
he's
those-
a preacher or whatever.
One of those nut jobs that think they're going to go to heaven. Hey, news for you. There ain't nobody there. You're going to be all by yourself, sitting there smoking
You gotta,
and drinking heavily because you're bored to death.
you gotta love it. So then we want to tell everybody too. You can listen to the Jimmy Star Show on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Audio Boom, Podomatic, Apple TV, Stitcher, and if you want to see the TV show, you can go to Roku, YouTube, and Vimeo. And we want to thank everybody, especially for going to
that
YouTube,
blood?
because we've got tons of people. Yeah,
That's
looks like
blood?
it. Yeah.
How did she get?
I don't
Oh, look, she got a little hole in her head. Wait a minute.
She must have banged it on something.
Brandy's got a cut on her head.
Maybe it's a tick.
No, I think she hit it on the desk getting up here. I'm going to have to put peroxide on that. Honey, I'll take care of that. We'll give you
She's so
transfer.
beautiful.
I love
What a
this
mellow
blood
dog.
star.
Yeah, isn't she mellow? I mean, she
Wow.
is so
Oh,
mellow.
she is the love of my life. So Shazam. But she's a bleeding girl.
She's
Honey,
fabulous.
I'm very upset now, Jimmy. What are we going to do?
Oh, she's
Brandy,
fine.
does it
She's
hurt?
not having any
Tell
problems. Look at
Daddy,
her.
does it
We
hurt,
have
honey?
the technology. We can rebuild her.
She has no problem. She's like, yeah, she is a well, actually, she's not always mellow. If you bring her in the car, she's not
a
mellow at
nut
all.
job.
She's a nut job, and all she does is run back and forth from side to side and look out the windows and just goes absolutely crazy. But
And then, of
but
course,
you
if
get
any
her
other
back
dog
on-
comes by, she goes and humps him, right?
yeah,
No, no, it's because
she
she
doesn't like to hump them. She likes to blow them.
She
Oh, that's
sees.
right.
Don't say that about her.
woman.
We're trying to change her. You mention that, she'll go at it again. Don't tell her. She'll know.
Fabulous.
And she cute. Every week now, she's parking her ass on me to do the show.
Look at her. Anyway,
That's because you know why. Everybody last week sent pictures of their male dogs, and she went crazy. She said, "When are they coming? When are they coming?"
you gotta
I have my tongue in ice.
you gotta freaking like
She
love
got
it.
her tongue cold. Ever have it with a tongue cold, a cold mouth?
Have what?
Ladies, did you ever have? You know what? when a guy has his tongue in ice,
A
Or
ice
like
cube.
He's got peppermint in his mouth.
ice is better.
Peppermint's pretty good.
I
too.
like ice.
I like peppermint.
Jimmy, you like anything. You're just a perv.
Yeah, I'm the perv. You brought it up, but I'm the perv.
Well, I say the truth. How many women out there have had head from ice? The husbands or boyfriends kept their tongue in the ice and went down on them. It's fabulous. Come on. You know, we got to educate you people out there. I don't think so.
In the chat room, they're saying ice, ice, baby.
maybe some. Wait. Look, what's the face we're talking to all the time? Goddess. Did you ever have the ice cube job?
I'm sure she has.
Of course, Goddess has had everything.
She wrote K Rico. I don't know what that means.
What's K Rico mean?
in Spanish? Querico.
How rich? Que rico is in Italian. Is rich. How
She
rich?
says you're on the money.
See that? Goddess does everything. Goddess pleases the world with her
Goddess is so
with her
awesome.
beauty, and she pleases her man of how many years? Goddess?
many years.
28 years or something.
No, not 28.
How
20
she-
maybe or
No, she-
13. I forgot.
Yeah. Otherwise, she's an old broad if she's been doing him for 28 years. She's no chicken. What are you posting? Young pictures? Goddess, how many years with the fella?
I forgot.
No,
We
Goddess.
had her on. She told us.
What's she gonna write?
23.
23, and he still hasn't given you a ring. I would dump that bastard so fast he wouldn't know it hit him.
Maybe she didn't want one yet.
You don't want a ring, Goddess? Goddess, if he proposed to you tomorrow, would you accept and marry him a week later?
She's not. No, we can't wait.
She
for her.
probably left the room.
I
You
know,
made,
now she left
I
the
made
room.
a vomit.
She doesn't know. She doesn't want to be like.
I made a vomit, so
Nobody
she
wants
left
to
the
be
room.
committed to having to
My
to do
dog's
it.
bleeding to death. What am I going to do? She's sleeping. She's snoring with a hole in her head.
She's got her eyes open.
Maybe she's
fine.
got a coma. I mean, no, a concussion. That's why she's
She
so
says it
calm.
scares her to get married.
Yeah, it's not so great.
She's always. What do you mean it's not so great?
What do you mean with you?
Listen to him.
There have been others before you, you know.
I know. You should let her down. Let her run around.
Yeah, well, I can't
Why not?
because I have to make sure she's not going to go to sleep if she has a
She
concussion.
doesn't have a concussion.
Goddess, do you ever? I mean, Goddess. Yeah, excuse me, Goddess. Brandy Starr, do you have a concussion?
Actually, Goddess says her parents dated for 25 years before they got married, so she's in like line.
25 years. Oh, I would have been so bored with that number. He would have been gone long ago. Oh. You know, it's bad enough when you're married for them 25 years. You know, it's hard to ditch them. You got to divide. You got to separate things. You don't talk to each other. Your kids hate you.
It's nothing.
It's a hole. She's got a big hole in her head. Needs stitches.
It's so little, it's not even funny. You can't even see it.
That's what I said about you last night.
Ooh, that's terrible.
I
Chad,
could-
do you hear him?
But I couldn't resist it.
today.
Come on. He fed me a line that any comedian had to go for. I mean, you know, that was a perfect feed.
Listen to
All
him.
right, Brandy, go down without breaking your head
Hang on,
or
we gotta
arm
go
or
down
leg.
gently.
Ow, ow,
Hey,
ow.
Chad.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
let's do a music break. Let's do Vega, White Knuckle Ride, and that way we can get the dog down.
Why don't we?
What?
All right,
She
everybody, here's
couldn't-
Vega, an awesome band. The name of the single is White Knuckle Ride. It's available on all the digital download sites. Enjoy!
What you do to me? I'm inside out in the 360. It's where I wanna be. I'm all out of sympathy. It's a true I lied through it all, but at least I tried with you and I. We're gonna be alright. Save the day, sacrifice the night. Right, we gotta stay alive. Lead the way out of my mind tonight. Right, that's what I say. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you and me. We can make our stereo bleed. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you, me. I was tired of what you said. Out of the blue, I was seeing better, messing with my head. Every day, I'd be better off dead. I got it all to give. I live to love, I love to live with you. And I'm glad to be alive. Save the day, sacrifice the night. Right, we gotta stay alive. Lead the way out of my mind tonight. Right, that's what I say. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you and me. We can make our stereo bleed. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you, me. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you and me. We can make our stereo bleed. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you, me. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you and me. We can make our stereo bleed. With tears in our eyes, we're on a white knuckle ride. It's you, me.
Everybody, that's White Knuckle Ride by Vega, and it's a really cool song. And if you want to hear other cool music that we play on the show, you can go to SoundCloud. Under the Spectrum Music Group, we've got tons and tons of songs up there, and they're super great. So if you want to hear more of the songs, you can go there, and they all have links to iTunes where you can go and download all of them, which we want to give a shout-out to tell everybody to Get It Baby by Tito Jackson. It's number 22 right now on the Billboard Adult Contemporary charts. He was on the
Everything.
Andy Bravo's Sirius radio station the other
Everybody's
day. He did Wendy Williams yesterday. He did ABC. He did all these great shows.
And he's going to be on Good Morning America soon. And I think Jimmy, if we get up really early, we can go see Lara, visit with Lara in her dressing room, and then visit with
Tito,
whatever his name is. I give a shit about his name. I like his song. I tell you,
fantastic.
it's a good song. I mean, he's weird looking. Like, what is he, like old, young, or old?
He's 62.
He is. He looks like an old man trying to look young.
Oh, he doesn't try to look young, though.
No, but his voice is good and his song is
Fantastic. The song is called Get It Baby, everybody, and it's
Get It Baby, Get It Baby.
And it's also got Big Daddy Kane on it, and actually
even the rap part. There's two versions, one with a rap and one without a rap. Okay, I like the one without the rap very much, but I even like the one with the rap. So how do you like that, folks? I'm coming around to almost saying nice things about rap music that I despise. But it's a good song. I like it. What does that cost if you buy it?
It costs $1.29.
Oh, for Christ's sake, that's all they make on records, these people?
Yep.
Holy shit. I thought in my day when you bought vinyl for $2.99, you bought an album with 12 songs.
Actually, Chad, find Get It Baby. We're going to play it real quick.
One more time. What is it?
Get It Baby by Tito Jackson.
Oh, I got it right.
It's an uplifting song.
Yeah,
and
it's good tune.
I'm very depressed over my family being killed. So play it. That'll up me.
You got it, Chad?
I do have it.
All right, everybody.
It's a good song, everybody.
Hey,
out
everybody,
there.
this is number 22 on the Billboard Adult Contemporary charts. It's Get It Baby by Tito Jackson featuring Big Daddy Kane. Get it today.
So get off your asses and start to dance. It's a good dance song.
There you go.
Of disco.
And I can't describe what your inner glow is. Shaking it so the men that notice and trust all eyes on her when she throws it. Ain't seen a disc since Jennifer Lopez, and I'm taking it in doses. Sitting here looking centerfoldish. Feeling me, ma? Then expose it. Girl, you're not just around the way thought. What you got just a little too hot. I see your plot. Really though, chicks spin video vixens. Getting low friction till the dough kicks in. But you get a pass with that. Looking all kind of mean in designer jeans now. Back it up like time machine. Come on.
Get it, baby.
Yeah, everybody, let's Get It Baby by...
Isn't that a fun song?
By Tito Jackson featuring Big Daddy Kane. You guys, he's a rapper from the 80s. If you're young now, you might not know who he is, but anybody who's over probably like 30 definitely knows who he is, and he's freaking awesome. So you got to get it. It's available now.
It's a song
iTunes,
that's really
Amazon,
great,
everywhere.
The song is uplifting, and the lyrics are cute, and it's not a heavy down song. We have so much down in the world. Let's get up and fluffy, and that's what this is. This is definitely driving in a convertible along a beach with this music playing loud, and that says, California, here we come.
Oh, look, and he has his new shirt on.
My
Finest
new
quality
California
California
shirt.
liquor and beer company.
Now, let me tell you my story about my shirt. We're on our way to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to buy a star. Those big rusty stars you see
They
on
don't
the
know
side.
what they are because they don't live here.
It's a big Pennsylvania thing. They put them on the side of their homes. And there's a store there called what?
I forgot.
Gary's?
I forgot.
And what is the store called? Where we bought the cushions for the lounges.
Oh. Gabe's.
Gabe's. Go to Gabe's stores. This T-shirt was $5.
No, $3.99.
Oh, $3.99. Oh, I lied.
It's a great cotton.
And the cotton is like better than Ralph Lauren cotton. It's so soft and gorgeous. What's it? Did you ever hear of anything being $3.99 anymore?
No.
I mean, lollipops are not even.
I used to do business with Gabe's back in the days when I had clothing stores many
And look
years
at what
ago.
a beautiful
They have
shirt.
stores everywhere. West
And
Virginia,
it
Pennsylvania,
fits-
Virginia.
It's form-fitting. It fits to the body. It doesn't sag and bag like an old man.
It's kind of like Marshall's, but significantly
no,
cheaper.
$3.99. I fainted. So I bought a couple of things there. I spent all of $14, and I have a whole summer wardrobe.
There you go. Yeah, that's true. It's nice. So everybody check it out. Gabe's. We also have another store here called Ollie's that sometimes
Ollie's,
has good
we
stuff.
love Ollie's is not for clothes. Ollie's is for things like appliances and rugs and shit like that. I love these. You know, I'm not a snob. Everybody thinks because you're in show business you shop Gucci. Bullshit. I went through my Gucci phase 40 years ago when everybody was into Dynasty shoulder pads, platform shoes, and as much gold on your body as it will allow. No. I know a lot of celebrities that are filthy, dirty, rich. They shop Marshalls. I've shopped with them in Marshalls. What am I talking about? I can't mention one in particular.
Chad, do you ever go to Marshall's?
I do not.
Do you ever go to
A very
to
famous
TJ Maxx?
female.
I do not.
Hey, a very famous female friend of mine, extremely ultra famous, shops Marshalls, and we used to live in the same town, and we would run into each other in Marshalls.
Marshall's is the best one, and then TJ Maxx, and then
TJ's
and then
is okay.
Ross is terrible.
Oh,
well,
Ross,
TJ Maxx and Boca is good.
Ross is like for derelicts. No, really, people wear dirty rags to go to Ross, and they come out looking the same in their new clothes. I mean, you wouldn't know the difference. Ross is not for me.
I like Marshall's the best.
But don't think I'm a peasant either, because I do shop Bloomingdale's, and I do shop Hermes, and I do shop Ralph Lauren. That guy, he owes me a ton of money. I bought Ralph Lauren his last house. What I spend in Ralph Lauren, and I don't do it, folks, and I never wear anything with his name on it. I don't shop Ralph Lauren so I could say, "Oh, I shop." What's his name? Ralph Lauren.
What's his name?
I forgot. I shop Ralph Lauren because he builds clothing for big guys, tall men, that like a nice fit. I never have to have alterations when I buy Ralph Lauren. Everything he has my body in mind. Oh, I have his body in my mind too. He's kind of cute, that Ralph Lauren.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, I think he's you should love him. He's an old
that's the
bag.
one- I know.
He's an old
I
man.
never really liked Ralph Lauren.
With the
though.
gorgeous white hair. He's handsome. He wears a jeans. He's got a nice body. Ralph Lauren still's hot. I'm surprised you don't like him.
Nah, I like Oscar de la Renta and Giorgio Armani.
Oh, he's like a broken down old man. You like him really decrepit. I'm glad, because if I live 20 more years and I become old, ugly, and decrepit, Jimmy's going to love me more. Right?
Absolutely. I don't know if I could love you anymore, honey.
Well, you can if I get old, ugly, and disgusting. If I don't get a
You'll
facelift,
never get old,
I have to
old,
get a
ugly, and
Well, after
disgusting.
I get my facelift, I'm going to look young. That's my next adventure, folks. When we move to California, I'm getting a facelift.
We'll need one.
Oh, yes, I do. So we'll talk about my facelift on the show, and we'll do before and after pictures. And when you see me looking 22 years old, divorcing Jimmy to go out and get a 22-year-old.
Listen to him, Chad. That's terrible.
I like to tease you. Jimmy doesn't have any kind
Goddess's
of...
Armani is so classic. Armani is awesome. Like, he's just gorgeous to die
He's
for.
dead.
No, he's not.
Giorgio Armani still alive?
Yeah, of course he's still alive. He's
Oh, I'm
gorgeous.
thinking of the other one. What's his name?
Versace.
No, the other one. The great gown designer. What do you... Ralph Lauren... No, the one that does all of Sophia Loren's gowns.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. He's a fab... He had a gay lover and made a documentary.
Oh, Halston.
No. Well, who the hell is
The guy
that?
with the glasses. The little short guy with the glasses.
No, the Italian with the weird accent.
Yeah, with the glasses.
And his gorgeous boyfriend, who's Valentino. Valentino. How could I forget
Nah,
Valentino?
Valentino's not good looking though. George Armani was good looking.
Yeah, but Valentino's husband was handsome.
Okay, George Armani's the most successful clothing brand in history.
Yeah, but I can't wear him. He builds for slight little faggy boys. Like if you're one of those sissy men, you wear a lot of him because he makes everything very tiny. I'm big and rugged. I drive a Jeep.
That's why that's why you do the whole Ralph Lauren thing.
Right. I drive a Jeep. We've had the Jeep now, what, a month and a half? I just found
No,
out.
we've had it almost 3 months.
Oh, I found out that if you put it in
Sport.
S.
You told us that last week.
Oh, I did? See, I'm
Okay.
getting. No, I'm repeating myself. Anyway, you put it in sport, it becomes a sport car. So I'm the only one that drives this gigantic Jeep at 100 miles an hour in school zones where they say 15 miles an hour only.
Yeah, he has to be careful.
But I can't.
Yeah. What are you going to do? So, Chad,
Hi, Captain.
hey, let's try and call our guest.
Let's do it.
Yeah, enough of us.
Enough of us. There's never enough of us.
Oh, please.
So, everybody, we're going to
I'm the only one that bores myself.
We're going to call Robert Axelrod now, and hopefully
There's Robert. Wake up! You look so bored.
he's never he hasn't done too much Skype stuff.
Oh, is
before,
that a
so-
still picture?
Yes.
Or did he die?
No, still
Oh.
picture. And hopefully he's going to be able to figure out how to answer
Robert,
it.
make that still picture
The
go
big
away.
butch in the big butch Jeep with the big dog in the back.
That's me.
That's you.
But the only thing is, I'm wearing red patent leather pumps.
Hello.
Look
Hello,
at.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, hold on. We're going to do a little introduction now. All right, everybody. We want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show the fabulously talented Robert Axelrod. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello, folks. Good to see you.
There you go. Before we get started, let me introduce you to everybody, starting out with my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
How do you do, buddy?
Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Good. I understand you and I are going to have a lot of conversation on the show because you know, or you worked with many of the celebrities that are friends of mine.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't know that yet.
He doesn't know that yet.
And if any of them are bitches, I'll say it. So don't get offended. Like Raquel.
No, hang on.
Not Raquel. Like, what's her name? Faye Dunaway. She's supposed to
on
be
this list, though.
the bitch of Hollywood.
Oh, anyway, so hold on. We got to introduce you to the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Robert, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Chad.
Thanks for joining us.
We have a chat room full of people, so say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody in the chat room.
There you
Hope you
go.
have a good day.
I don't want to make you nervous, but you know, we go out to 28 million people.
He's not nervous. He's used to this.
28 million people are seeing you live right now.
That's
So,
fantastic.
so do a little mascara and lip gloss.
I still have it left over from yesterday's film shooting.
Yesterday's shoot. Don't take your makeup off. It costs a fortune to have those makeup people do it.
That's true.
All right, everybody. So first off, Robert, where are you calling us from? Where do you live in California? Not just the city.
I'm in Los Angeles.
There we go.
Right in L.A.?
Silver Lake, yeah.
Oh, so Silver Lake.
Silver
When
Lake.
I moved to California with the gold miners. No. Didn't really. I lived in California in 1950. I was 10 years old. And Silver Lake was then a lovely little community. Then I lived there for years. Then in the hippie era, it became a slum. All the hippies were there. It was junkies and garbage and hookers and trashy people. Now you can't touch Silver Lake. It's outrageously expensive. I looked in Silver Lake.
Yeah.
And some of those homes are magnificent. They're from 1926, like Norma Desmond houses, those kind of houses, mansions. Beautiful.
I'm living
Huh?
in one.
You're living in.
in one.
I
There you
hate,
go. Love it.
I hate you because I wanted to live in one of those Spanish 1925 mansions. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
So lucky you. Silver Lake is quite a place now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good neighborhood.
So before we go, for anybody who doesn't know who Robert Axelrod is, first of all, I was always a big Power Rangers fan. So here we go. So he was the voice of Lord Zed and Finster from the Power Rangers. He is also Wizardmon and Digimon. He's been in a ton of films. We're going to talk some of that. I have a question, though. When you did the Power Rangers, was Serena Vincent's been on the show several times. She's a friend of mine, and I know she was the Pink Ranger, but I don't know what years. Was she a Power Ranger when you were on the Power Rangers?
That was after my time.
Okay, she's after your time.
I was the first 6 years.
Okay. So what about, who's the guy we just had on 2 weeks ago? with Paul Logan.
You got to be kidding. You're asking me about 2 weeks ago?
That's what I was thinking.
Vernon Wells. How about Vernon Wells? Because I know he was
Vernon. I run into Vernon. Vernon was on after me, but I run into Vernon all the time at conventions.
Oh, yeah, I love the convention. That's how I got started in meeting famous people in the first place, like 20 years ago, was going to conventions. But we had Vernon on 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I love Vernon. He's great.
Yeah, he's cool. So I love the Power Rangers. I know it's a kid's show, and it's kind of like, it's a corny kid's show, but like I love it. I used to watch it all the time.
You're a corny kid.
I am a corny kid. I do. I love like all that stuff. So how is it working on the Power Rangers? Because I saw on IMDb it's in talks to do a new Power Rangers, and they've got you in there.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be in the movie you're talking about, aren't you?
No.
You're talking about the movie?
Yeah, well, it says they're talking about it, but it doesn't say like for sure that it's gone through. But then it has a list of the people who are going to be in it, and they listed your name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should check that out. It's in development, and it has you on there being Lord Zed again.
Oh, well,
Now you
you'll
can.
have to go here.
So I know more than you.
Now you could
which
go.
is nothing.
Now you could go out and buy a new car.
IMDb? Is that on IMDb?
Yeah, it's on IMDb. I went on there to look at all your credits, and that way I thought, well, by looking at all your credits, we would be able to figure out like some of the cool stuff you've been in. Because one of the things that I like to do when we're on the show is pick out memorable people that have been in the different movies that you've been in, and it gives everybody like an idea of what a great career that you have had and continue to have. And so like I thought I would do that. And then as I was doing that, Ron used to have a TV show in LA called Set the Record Straight, where he interviewed like a lot of the legends of Hollywood and a lot of the
biggies.
A lot of the people that you've got on your list of movies you've been in and worked with, he had on his television show, and that's what he was talking about when we first brought you on.
A lot of my friends. I started my first interview with Jane Russell because Jane and I were very dear friends, close friends for a long time, and I needed a show, and I said, Jane, for free, would you let me interview you on my new show called Set the Record Straight on Time Warner Cable? And Jane said, honey, for you, I'd do anything. I said, anything? She said, don't get smart, Ron. You know, Jane had that personality. So she was my first guest. And I thought I'd have a new concept. And I asked her about her abortion, what bust size she was, and about her alcoholism. She was thrown by it because she didn't expect it, but she answered it. She answered it beautifully. And that's my premium shows that you could see on YouTube. It was a wonderful interview, and I love Jane, and I miss her every minute.
So here goes, though, then. So you guys, Robert Axelrod has done some great, cool stuff. One thing I want to come back and talk about specifically is the Blob, just because I love the Blob, and we've had almost all of them on there. But first, let's go back. Let's go back and talk with some of the people, some of the cool people that you've been fortunate to work with. And I'm just going to kind of like go over this list, and then maybe we'll pick a few of them out and talk about it, right? But we've got Kevin Dillon, Charles Bronson, Sammy Davis Jr., Shelley Winters.
Oh, best friend.
Donald O'Connor, Red Buttons, Adam Baldwin, Kay Lenz, Jill Ireland, Lynn Redgrave, Tony Curtis.
Yeah, best friend.
Ray Liotta, Matthew Broderick, Tony Collette, Callista Flockhart, Karen Black. You know Karen Black.
Oh, I dated Karen Black on a make-believe date.
Ed Asner, Diane Ladd, John Riley, and Mickey Dolenz. I know there's a lot more. I just picked out ones that I thought everybody would know who they
were. The last one?
Alec Baldwin. You missed Alec Baldwin.
You know why we missed Alec Baldwin?
Because we don't like him.
Because we don't like Alec Baldwin because we're gay and he's very anti-gay, and so we don't ever mention him.
Okay, first question: did you ever meet Jane Russell?
No.
Oh, what a pity! She was gorgeous. At almost 90, she was still stunningly beautiful with great legs. Okay, let's talk Tony Curtis. You can't say a bad word about him because I'll come right through this camera and choke you. Was he not the best?
He's the best. He was wonderful to work with.
I loved him.
Very funny. Very serious about his work. Very funny. He had scenes with Lynn Redgrave where they were ad-libbing the scenes. And it was amazing. They were in a competition. Who could get the last word? It was funny. It was great to watch.
Absolutely.
Tony Curtis and I got along so well because for years people have said that I remind them of Tony Curtis. I guess the voice, similar features. So when I met Tony for the first time, I said, people say we look alike. He said, oh, no, we don't. I'm better looking. And I knew I loved him from that minute on. I thought, this guy is so cool. Then we talked about all the women he banged in Hollywood, which were everybody. And then I asked him, I said, is it true you're gay? You wrote that you're gay. He said, I'm not gay. I just have sex with everybody. I don't care what the gender is. He said, I love sex. So he's open like that. We did a show together at the convention center that went out on KTTLA, whatever the call letter is. And I said, what are you going to talk about? And I've said this so many times on the show. It's a story about Marilyn Monroe and he when they did Some Like It Hot. I said, you're not going to tell that story, are you? He said, I might. Well, he went up on stage, and to all those millions of people, he told a story. And the story was comprised of Marilyn Monroe turning around to the dresser and saying, Tony may have a bigger ass than mine, but does he have these tits? And I said, Tony, you can't do that. He said, oh, watch. I said, Tony. He said, Ron, it's the end of my career. What do I give a shit? That was Tony. He had that kind of attitude. Loved him the best.
And you used to hang out with Shelley Winters a lot.
Oh, Shelley was another good buddy of mine. Oh, Shelley we used to have lunch every Thursday at the Silver Spoon, which is gone. I'm so sick that it's gone, the Silver Spoon.
Did you ever eat at the Silver Spoon?
No, I never.
You never did? Everybody from our day was there. If you wanted to meet an old friend from an old movie, go to Silver Spoon.
He's younger than you.
Well, no. Our day, meaning, I was alive and old once. So our day means he could have been 15 and I was 25. But anyway, it was a great diner right on Santa Monica Boulevard in Boys Town. And Shelley was a hoot with her stories about all the men she made love to and how big their penises was. And that Connery had the biggest and was the best screw she ever had. Burt Lancaster was hung also, but he was a rough rider. She said she didn't like having sex with Burt Lancaster. Shelley Winters was indeed a down-to-earth Brooklyn Jew who was fantastic. I mean, you couldn't be any better than her. Any better.
Do you have something, like, out of all your body of work, of all the movies, without the voice stuff, because I know you have a lot of voice stuff, and I want to talk about that too a little bit, but, like, would you have, like, a favorite project or a project that was very memorable that you really, like, enjoyed being a part of?
Well, I like the Blob. I like the Bronson movies that I did. Murphy's Law was my favorite because it was the biggest part I had. Actually, that's not true. Assassination was a pretty good chunk of work. I remember a story about here's a story that Bronson used to like to have a little nickel and dime and quarter poker game going with the makeup girls and the hair girls. And I walked into the makeup trailer and they were playing poker and I said, how do I get a seat? And he said to me, you don't.
He wasn't sharing his beef.
No, he wasn't giving up.
I understand he went to pieces after Jill Ireland died.
Yes, he did.
That he was never the same again, because I know people that know Charlie, and they said he was
actually. You did a movie with Jill Ireland too, didn't you? I have her on my list.
She was beautiful. Jill was beautiful. Girl Jill Ireland. You ever see her?
Yes, I know who she is.
She's and she died so young. And Charles went crazy. Yeah. He absolutely couldn't work, couldn't eat. He was just a basket case.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's sad.
So talk about the Blob. First of all, from the Blob, because we've had Shawnee Smith, Bill Moseley, Michael Kenworthy, Eric Jack, and Jameson Newlander. We've had all of them on the show. Hang on.
I'm going to read. Give me the book.
So tell me a little bit about because I love the Blob, and we didn't have Kevin Dillon on, but we had like all those other people, and some of them have been on several times. And I met them all at conventions. Like I've never met you at a convention yet because I haven't been going lately, but.
Oh.
We used to travel around and go to all the conventions and interview everybody for the channel and stuff like that. So I met Shawnee Smith, Bill Moseley, Michael Kenworthy, Erica Laniak, and Jameson Newlander, and they've all been on the show, and they're all in that movie. And I love that movie. I think it's fantastic. Did you have a good time working on it?
Oh, I had a great time. I wore most of the time I wore this spacesuit. We were the scientists going to look for the Blob and capture the Blob in the forest. We shot in Griffith Park, and it was freezing. Griffith Park is like at night goes down 20 degrees below everything else in LA. So
it's up in the hills, folks.
we wore the helmets, and the helmets kept fogging up, so they had this stuff. And Shawnee Smith, I didn't know who she was. I thought she was a PA. She was going around chalking everybody's faceplate to keep it from fogging up. And,
I think that was actually the beginning, maybe, of her career. Was that was like more of like the beginning, and then when she landed Saw, then she became like huge.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Karen Black. Now, Karen, I knew for a long time. I went on a believe date with her. I took her to Georgiana Heller, the English-Irish producer of all those great plays, her Thanksgiving Day dinner.
Yeah. Very nice lady.
When Karen lived in New York. And if I tell you that she was probably the most nervous human being I have ever met. Very, very, I mean, if a pin dropped, she jumped. She had this thing about her where she was very unsettled all the time. So we were crossing, I think it was 3rd Avenue in this traffic. I don't believe in lights. I'm a native New Yorker. Who waits for lights in New York? And I grabbed her arm to go across the street, and she got so frightened, pulled away, that her shawl came off. And there I was on 3rd Avenue. So, of course, what do being a ham? You do a bullfighter. And she didn't find it funny at all. And she just looked at me. She said, "You are the craziest fucking date I have ever had." Anyway, we loved each other. Listen, I saw her 10 times in my life, but in the 10 times, it was so wonderful. It was just, there was an innocence. There was something about her that you knew. I'm sure you found it too.
Yeah.
A quality of some kind of strange neediness or whatever, but you couldn't help but liking her when you met her. And she was very beautiful, and her cross eye was a slow eye. It wasn't a cross eye.
Yeah.
But I liked Karen. I was very sad when Karen passed away. She died way too young. And a fine actress.
Yes.
Don't you agree? She could have. What movie? Tell me about the movie you were in with her.
I was in a movie, if I recall, it was a Norman Bain movie.
Okay.
Is that right?
I don't remember.
Could be.
All I did was write down the people you were in the movies with. I didn't write down all the movies because you have so many credits. Yeah, so many.
I didn't get to work with her.
Did you have scenes with her?
In front of the camera. But I did go to her, she threw an anniversary party, I think it was, for her son. She was married to Hunter Carson, was it?
Yes.
What's she married to?
Hang on, I hear something in the background.
Yeah,
Do you
we
have a
have another
TV playing
voice.
in the background?
Yeah.
Hold on.
She was married a couple of times, so you have to. Which husband?
We're going to find out. There we go.
It froze.
She had 2 kids, I think.
I
Her
think,
kid was Hunter.
but she had a couple. I think she had 2 husbands.
That's funny because I knew she was dead, but on Twitter today I saw somebody doing a Periscope. It says Karen Black is live. Meet the famous actress.
Oh no,
that
she's
must have been a
not.
joke.
No,
That was
please.
That's not nice.
She was a part of my gang, or my crew of people, and I mean, I didn't go to the funeral, but because it was in L.A., I was in New York
That's
at the
so
time.
sad.
But Karen is. I wish it was true. I'd call her up right now, have her on the show. I really liked her a lot, and she had a funny speech problem. If you remember when she spoke in real life, in film not, but in real life she had a peculiar way of speaking.
I love it.
Let's go on the next one.
Hold on. No, wait.
Well, let's get this out of the way. We'll do all the stars. We'll get dirt. I want to get some.
Actually,
dirt
I
out
met
of
Sammy
it.
Davis Jr. when I was a little kid. I threw a baseball out at an Atlanta Braves game, and then I came into the dugout, and he was there, but I didn't know who he was because I was about 10.
Okay, Donald O'Connor. I met at the.
I worked with Donald O'Connor.
Donald O'Connor. I met him while walking my dog at the mayor's house in New York on the Upper East Side in the park. And he was older and he had a big pot belly. And I wasn't sure if it was Donald O'Connor. So I walked by him and I started singing, "I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain." You know what he did? He started tapping, which I thought was phenomenal. I started doing a little 2-step. And I said, "So it is Donald O'Connor. How are you?" We chatted for a few minutes, and then, of course, we walked away. Red Buttons, I had been to a lot of parties with, and his Puerto Rican wife, who I love. She is just one big cha-cha. She's fabulous. And Red Buttons was, of course, funny, very nice, a very sweet guy.
Okay, hold on. I want to.
No, I think that does it for my list. Let's see yours.
Let's go. No, I don't have a list. I want to go. Okay, so you've made all these great films, and now you do a lot of voice work, and you still do a lot of voice work, and you're still acting because your IMDb says you have stuff coming up, and that you've been doing stuff.
Yeah.
How
I
is?
just finished.
What did you just finish? Say it again.
Finished a movie called The Clapper.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's directed. I forgot the director's name.
Ada.
It's about guys and gals who get hired to be professional audience.
Oh, that's fun.
I love that. That's a nobody,
That's a real thing.
Yeah, they're called
nobody's done that yet. That's a whole new look.
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a new thing. So I played Spider-Man, a Hollywood Boulevard Spider-Man, giving out bus tour
of the Chinese theater
and Spider-Man outfits.
That's fun.
Was
Good
it?
friends with the two leads. Tracy Morgan was in it.
Oh,
And
yes.
Ed Helms.
Ed who?
Ed Helms?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did you shoot it in front of the Chinese Grauman Theater?
No, we were down the block.
Because that's where all
Yes.
Spider-Man and Superman are, and all of them. When is it released? When is it released?
He's looking it up. Are you wearing a Scott Pilgrim Saves the World shirt?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I went to the speaker and I gave out T-shirts.
Okay.
Ed Helms, Tracy Morgan, Mickey Gooch, and Brenda Vaccaro.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Another
another
name.
one of his friends.
Another name, Brenda. I knew Brenda Vaccaro back when she was dating Kirk Douglas's son.
Oh, great, Michael.
Michael Douglas. Yeah, she had a lot of problems with him.
Great gal.
I remember when she came to us with a sapphire ring that Michael had just given her. And she was so excited about the ring. And I said, is that an engagement? She said, I wish. I said, well, make believe it is. And this way you could sue him if he reneges. Brenda Vaccaro's from Texas. She's an Italian. And she is absolutely fabulous. I worked with her on Sarah. It ran 17 weeks at Universal. And I was one of the people that was there. And I really liked her a lot.
So wait though. So you're doing
Get the director's name.
Okay.
Well, we can't have dead air to talk. Goes well television.
Okay, go.
Director is Dito Montiel.
I have no idea.
No
who that
idea
is.
who. I don't know the new directors.
I don't know the new directors either.
Director, yeah.
I knew.
I think he's new. I think this is his first show.
Oh, I knew the directors of yesteryear's great Hollywood, the famous directors, the great directors. That they don't have them anymore. Now the directors, every day they're gone. They come, they go. They come, they go. In our day, in the 1940s and 50s, we knew the directors because they kept making film after film because there was a studio was a family. All the same.
J. Lee Thompson. Did you ever meet J. Lee Thompson? J. Lee Thompson. Director of the Bronson movies.
No.
The British fella.
Yeah, no.
I do well with the British.
Okay.
Well, they're nice people. I like Brits. They're very
we have a lot of listeners in Britain too.
And I have a lot of British friends in England, that live in England. They used to live here, and then they moved back to England because Obama became president.
So
I'm going to London in July 4th weekend for a convention.
Which convention is it?
It's London Gaming and Anime Convention.
Okay, cool.
What do you charge for a picture signing?
I charge $20, which is pretty reasonable for a signed color lithograph.
How about a photograph of you with the person?
$10.
Oh, you're very good.
That's good.
Very good.
I used to go to those conventions all the time, and I used to be a celebrity clothing designer, and I would set my room up with free clothes, and then I would get everybody to come back, and that's how I would meet everybody, and become friends with them all. And some of my favorites are like Clive Barker and Malcolm McDowell. We've had some really cool ones. So I love the whole convention.
I do too. I used to go with Jane Russell. I would sit at her table with her and watch her sign picture after picture. Then Jane would get exhausted, and she'd say, I'm really tired, honey. I can't sign any more pictures, but come sit next to me. I'll take a picture with you. Oh, my God. The older men were thrilled. Here they are sitting next to Jane Russell. You'd think they were 20 years old. And Jane, of course, was always very good and very polite to her fans. And she would kiss the guy on the cheek, and he said, "I'm never going to wash my face again. I've been kissed by Jane Russell."
Yeah.
I like those. Mamie Van Doren came, sat on Tony Curtis's lap. Tony grabbed Mamie's hair to cover both their faces. They were talking. When he let the hair go, because I know Mamie. I said, "Mamie, what did he say?" She said, "Everything dirty and wonderful."
So you do conventions, you do movies, but you do a lot of voiceover work. Who's your favorite character that you've done voiceover? Because I went on your IMDb and you're on a ton of series as a voice.
Yeah, well, I'd have to say Lord Zed because it was my longest running character. And Finster on the Power Rangers. I did both voices, Lord Zed and Finster. I started out doing Finster when the show started, and then Lord Zed came in, and I auditioned for Lord Zed, and I got that, so I did both voices. A total of 6 years on the show. So that was my favorite time, of course.
And then double pay.
Yeah, that was... no, I didn't get double pay.
Are you kidding me? You did 2 characters for the price of 1?
I didn't get double pay.
I would have given them a little argument on that. A big argument. Because I know...
You don't argue with Chaim Saban.
Oh, let me tell you something, Buster. I fought with the head of Time Warner Cable, Palm Springs, in his office. And people dropped dead that overheard the things I said. All because of Jane Russell's boobs. Because people on our network was a talk show hostess. Bitch is dead now, I'm glad. And she went and reported me to the head saying, "He's crazy. He's talking about Jane Russell's breasts. I mean, I can't have that on my network." "What, your network? This is Time Warner, bitch. You only have a show on there." So I went in the top office. I said, "Excuse me. I wasn't on the air, but the first time for 2 seconds, and we had 16,000 hits." Is that what you said? My hits was 16,000 when nobody knew me or the show? I wouldn't be so fast not to have me talk about Jane Russell's tits.
I hear what you're saying though, because I've read a lot of things about Saban before, and I have many friends who have been Power Rangers. Some of them are close friends, and some of them are people that I've met and kept contact with. But I know that I've heard a lot of things that's not something that you could really do.
Well,
I'm probably happy to be on a big
depends
TV
on
show.
who you are. If you're Angelina Jolie, you could say whatever you want, and they're going to say, "Yes, Miss Jolie. Yes, Miss Jolie."
Okay, but
because she brings in big mega bucks.
I want to go back.
It's all
though.
about money. It's
So
all
let's
about
go
money.
back though. So like, you still do a lot of voiceover work?
I'm doing mostly on-camera work now.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, that's better.
No, not necessarily. Voiceover could be a lot of fun, right?
I like voiceover, yeah. I've done a couple of things in the last year, but it's been mostly on camera.
That's even better though, because that way you're.
I prefer.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, I prefer live theater to all of it.
So
how do you feel about live theater?
Oh, I just finished a show called That Love and Feeling at my repertory company, the Group Repertory Theater in North Hollywood. They're just opening up a show this weekend called Armadillo Necktie.
Oh,
it's a dark comedy about the Middle Eastern situation.
Oh. Is her name still there? Oh, now let's think of her name. Blonde Academy Award winner, great actress, Sally. Not Sally.
Kirkland?
No, not Sally Kirkland. Sally.
Sally.
Oh Christ! I get them confused, and I know her well. Sally.
Sally Kirkland.
Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah.
No, we got to get her name. Otherwise,
Otherwise,
it's not
we can't
nice.
have dead air while everybody's thinking of some name.
You talk, and I'll think. Sally Kirkland.
I thought it was Sally Kirkland.
No, you're thinking of Sally Kellerman. Her name is Sally Kirkland. Sally Kirkland, who won an Academy Award playing I believe she was a Russian refugee in a wonderful movie. And she's a brilliant actress, Sally. I love her. And she is teaching in Hollywood.
Is she still there or no? Is she there?
She's
no,
still
I'm not asking
teaching.
you. I'm asking him.
Oh, I know she is.
She's not there anymore. No.
Sally's not working Hollywood?
She's not working his theater repertory.
Oh, your
anymore.
theater, right? But she's still teaching. She's still teaching.
Well, let me tell you about Love and Feeling. It was about the Righteous Brothers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You made the song. You got that love.
What's the name? What's the name of the movie? Hang on. What's the name of the movie again? Love.
You got that feeling.
That Love and Feeling. It was a live show.
Okay.
It ran 11 weeks. And we had sold out houses every night. And I got to, I'm a bass guitar player, as well as an actor.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I quit acting for music for 8 years back in New York and a little bit in L.A. Then I got wise and went back into acting.
Yeah, it pays a little better than music, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I made some money. I got caught up in sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And
They're
There's a TV show called that now. It's a really good show. It's on, I forgot what channel, but that's
all
a
right.
good
So
show.
you brought up the word sex. What's the love life like? Wife, girlfriend, boyfriend? What have you got going?
I had a wife back in the 80s, and that's no more.
Right.
I just talked to her the other day, though. We had a nice long conversation. She's out in Utah now, and there's nobody special in her. I'm sort of sweet on a gal bass player who's got her own band called
12?
Kazoo.
Has who?
Japanese. Kazoo.
Kazoo.
And,
Oh,
and how
okay.
and how old do you think Kazoo is?
Oh, she's probably in her 30s.
Oh, that old.
That's awesome. That's perfect.
Because everyone we talk to over 50, they go out with like anywhere from 15 to 21-year-old girls.
Oh, well, I can't go that young.
33 is okay. Even though we look the same age, because I look old.
I'm way younger than Jimmy.
Like he's 25 years older than I am.
Right.
And we're married, and so
he likes old men, old broken down bag men.
no, I'm not broken down. You're not broken down. We should tell everybody too, though, while we have you on here. You guys, Robert Axelrod is on Twitter. If you want to follow him on Twitter, and that way you can see he posts all his conventions he's going to and everything like that. You can follow at Rob ROB, the number 27 Axelrod, AXELROD. Follow him on Twitter. How many conventions do you do a year?
I'll be doing 20 this year. Can you see me? My video just went off.
No, I
We
don't know
don't
what
see
happened.
you.
I don't see me.
And
either.
lose that picture of you. It's terrible.
Okay, there we go.
What picture?
That's a lousy picture of you, Robert.
Robert, you know what? Try and hit your little video button again. The little video icon. I just hit mine, and I can see me now. I can't see you.
Let me try that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
there we
You'll
go.
come.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hey, Robert, I want to ask a question, and it's for me personally. What's the real estate like in Silver Lake for a decent, like, say, 2,200 square room house, old?
600,000 at
And up.
least.
6 and up.
Yeah.
Seems to be the number all over.
House down the block just went for 675.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Even in New York, out in the Hamptons, it's starting at 6. We're moving to Palm Springs in a couple of months, and there it's 6, 700.
Oh,
It's amazing.
yeah.
Real estate. It's a joke.
Wait, hang on.
I
let's-
hear Arizona's cheap. Arizona's cheap.
Oh yeah, but
who
we
the
don't
hell
want to live
wants
in Arizona.
In Arizona. Ugh, I've been to Arizona a million times.
Yeah, we don't want to live. Okay, so you're doing 20 conventions this year. You're going to England for July 4th weekend. Do you have any before July 4th weekend?
Oh, yeah, this weekend I'm going to St. Louis, con called Mighty Con.
Okay, Mighty Con. Who are some of the other people you're there with? Do you remember?
Let me see. I don't know who's going to be at Mighty Con besides me. They
Okay.
don't tell me.
Do you have
have
a
to
Palm
try.
Springs Convention Center?
The LA Convention Center?
No, the Palm Springs Convention Center.
Oh, I've never been to Bob Springs.
Oh, have a sign in there. They had all the big stars. You see, when I was there with Jane, I mean, I couldn't believe the older, the movie stars from the 50s, 60s. Unbelievable who was there. It was just like whoever was alive. I mean,
all right. I'll put
all
my
the
manager on it.
Fleming, Esther Williams, names that, are huge.
Yeah.
I love it. So do you have a certain actor that you think it'd be really that you haven't had an opportunity to work with that you think it'd be a lot of fun to work with?
I'd love to work with Richard Dreyfuss or Dustin Hoffman or Robert De Niro.
Absolutely.
That would be an honor.
He's having a great career. Like he's doing like 5 movies a year, big ones.
Yeah, he's going for all the 60s actors who brought in the new acting modes. We lost the old corny, Betty Davis kind of movies, and they started in the 50s and 60s bringing in Brando did it actually with Streetcar Named Desire. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of Brando?
Oh, I love Brando. He's great.
Did you ever meet him?
I never met him, no.
Did I? And it's one of my regrets in life. I think he's one of the best actors around. Well, I mean, I've seen Streetcar a few times done in theater. Nobody came close to him as in his performance. It was a wonderful performance. And he brought the new acting into Hollywood, which was called like realism, where with violence and big emotions, which we didn't do years ago.
One of the things, though, that's smart that Robert De Niro does that everybody, I mean, is he gets in all these movies with young people. He did the intern with Anne Hathaway, and then he did Bad Grandpa or whatever with Zac Efron.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, becoming popular with all the younger people because he's fortunate, to get this movie with the young people.
Smart move.
No, the studio
Smart move.
union. No, our union, AFTRA, stated that we must have people over 70 in film. There has to be a certain amount. So I thought to Jimmy, when we move back to California, I'm going to go call my agent and say I'm ready for work again. Because over 70, how many are alive? Not that many. So
he's not there yet, so he doesn't know.
No, but my competition has really gone, less.
Yes.
Then when I was 21, everybody was an actor. But now at 76, how many actors are still able to even move?
Actually, though, it's not that they have to put people over 70 in
diversity.
I know.
Yes,
No, but they don't have to. They just pay more money if they don't.
No, they have to.
No, they don't.
Jimmy,
I just did it for the movie.
Read your union.
I know.
It says X amount of Asians, X amount of
it doesn't.
Hispanics. Okay. It doesn't. Okay, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do too. I just did.
You have to, diversity means
you get paid. You pay less money to have. You don't have to have any diversity in it at all, but you pay a ton of money if you don't.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
But you don't have to.
You will see now Asians in film, which you didn't see before, unless they played Madame Butterfly or there were a Jap that was killing us. That's any time you ever saw Asians. Now
I'm on the Mighty Con page trying to see like who's going to be there, but they don't have like an easy list for me to see. But everybody should go to Mighty Con if you're in the St. Louis area. Go get an autograph from Robert Axelrod and whoever else is going to be there. It's Saturday and Sunday in St. Charles, Missouri. It's called St. Louis Comic Con, Mighty Con, and it's at the Convention Plaza.
Is there a theme? Is there a theme to this signing? It's like usually they have a horror theme or.
I went to a convention last 2 weeks ago where Villains Con had all the villains.
Right.
Kerrigan Mahan was there with me. He played Goldar in the Power Rangers, and Paula Perez, who played Rita.
Absolutely fun. I mean, that's just fun. Do you enjoy going to those and getting to meet all the fans?
Oh, sure. It's lovely. It's very flattering. I always get a thrill when the fans come up to me and say, "You made my childhood," or "You gave me nightmares." You molded my whole childhood. It's quite an honor to have been able to do that.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of
People
fun.
come up to me and they say, "Oh, I really, you taught me how to hate." No, that's not true. But
that was terrible.
Well, no, meaning I was so bad that they hated me.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. If it wasn't,
That didn't come across well.
if you weren't so hated by me, I wouldn't have known what hate is. We go to all the horror conventions, and I've met, because Jimmy is a member of that, and through Jimmy, I've met some of the greatest horror people, and they're really very nice people. So don't be frightened of them.
You meet Stan Lee?
Huh?
I've not met Stan Lee. I want to meet. Have you met him?
Yes.
I want to meet Stan Lee so bad it's not even funny. I follow him on Twitter, and I have not met Stan Lee. I have met all the major horror people, and most of them I'm friendly with. And we've also done.
What's our friend Ed's name? I forgot.
He's not going to know him.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know, but he's not going to know him.
I want to use his name.
I don't know his name.
Ed is a friend of ours. How could we not know?
I don't
his
know, but
name?
because he's never been in a major movie though, so I
Doesn't matter. He's the king of horror.
He's the king of like small horror movies.
No, Jimmy's jealous of him.
I am not.
Because he's very good looking, and Jimmy thinks he was flirting with me, which is not true. But that's Jimmy's insecurity.
No, we've met all the big
the hell
like
is
Malcolm
Ed's
McDowell. all the people from like Saw, Doug Bradley from Pinhead. I mean, all those people like that. Freddy Krueger. We know all of those people, and it's a lot of fun. And I like the horror stuff, but now I'm starting to like to go to all the pop culture conventions that have a little bit of everything. So it's not just horror people. It'll have people that have like you, and it has all the voiceover actors, and it'll have people from like Arrow and all the superhero
like John
shows
Barrowman
and stuff like that. Like John Barrowman, we had on the show, and our show actually had like 20-something million plays or something.
Do you know who John Barrowman is?
He's from Doctor Who, Torchwood, and the Arrow.
Do you know who he is? No, right?
He does all the heroes and villain cons.
I didn't know who he was either until he came on our show, and from the show we became friends. He is just the most fabulous guy in the world.
All right, so
I want to talk about a movie that's coming out sooner or later that I did a couple of years ago called Boonville Redemption.
Who?
Boonville Redemption.
Redemption.
Directed by Don Schroeder. I was in it. Ed Asner, Diane Ladd, Richard Hayes, Pat Boone.
Boone, that's fun. I saw it. When's it coming out?
I don't know. They're faxing around with it. I don't know when it's going to be released, so it's killing me.
Give me the title again because I'm not clear on the first word. Boom, would it be, or V?
Boonville. 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 Boonville Redemption.
Boonville Redemption. It's a drama family western. It says it's coming out. It should be coming out, and it's got a lot of cool people in it, and it's also got our guest Robert Axelrod. And we want everybody to follow Robert on Twitter. It's at Rob27Axelrod because we're at our ended time. We have to go.
Where's the fast one?
Find me on Facebook. I have a new page on Facebook. I can now accept friends.
Okay, so look up Robert Axelrod on Facebook, everybody. Have a safe trip this weekend to St. Louis and enjoy your trip to England.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Pleasure. Hope run into you in town.
All right, everybody. Thank you. All right, everybody. Next week, we're going to have the distinguished gentleman coming on the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. We want to thank everybody for tuning in today, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.
This is MC Alfred. I'm just chilling, with a star, yo, sitting down and designing. Why every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
British punk, yo, wanna be Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out.